It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week.
Were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's...
Second and long. That's complete to Dobbs. It's a pickup of 12.
As a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for this. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bears take over.
There's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know,
a trend here this afternoon. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Rome Odunze. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Right back. Looking to throw is Williams. Flushed out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
that's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
Let's go now.
Second and 13. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. A pickup of 25. They'll drop to throw. Here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Without ever even giving up the football. Over the middle, complete.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route.
Back to throw now on first down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
There'll still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Into throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down in this first half. This is second and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throw here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. This a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Throwing is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end at the 36. Herbert powering up the middle. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Yes, they did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better.
Second and 1. Hand off right side for Herbert. They'll run here with Herbert. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Flushed out right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 out. Now back to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. Finish it off. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. And that's caught inside the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Holding offense.
Not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
He finds his man, complete.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have...
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, we saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned.
Packers will line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere. The most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory.